Greetings, fellow investigators, and welcome back to our video podcast, Into the Darkness, where my friends and I will be playing the Call of Cthulhu role-playing game. I'm your host, Tom Rayleigh. The scenario is The Singer from Dhol. It was written by Florian Hart and Anne Abeline. It's available in German from Pegasus Press, and it's part of a collection called The Pearl Divers of Relief. Our game master is Pascal Breitenfeld, and this is episode 1. So without any further delay, let's continue. Let's begin our journey into the darkness. Pascal?
Thank you, Tom. So, envision Pellworm, a small island not even 10 miles across, lying sleepily within the Wadden Sea, just off the German North Sea coast, within this very peculiar stretch of nature, where the receding tide is not just a measure of feet the sea level drops, but receding is to be taken quite literally. When the tide drops, whole stretches of the sea bottom will be laid bare, and who knows what might rise from those murky shallows. Envision Pellworm and its harbor village of Tommenseal. On the morning of Wednesday, March the 17th, 1920, a grey and cold morning. The wind that had been an unexpected storm throughout the last night has died down quite some, without ever stopping altogether. In far distant Berlin, political upheavals have just played out, but that is of no real concern to the islanders living here, and least of all to the family on the small fishing boat slowly drawing into the harbor with the rising bleak sun. On this boat, the Gaussen family is just arriving, a family of farmers and geese catchers that have been living on Pellworm for as long as anyone can remember. So on this boat, there are our player characters, who will now introduce themselves briefly. Tom, you want to start?
I'm the oldest brother. My name is Kuka, and I am the hero of the family. I was in the war, and I was very badly injured. I have lost one of my legs, and
okay.
That's not going to stop me from doing what I want to do.
Okay. Max?
I'm playing as Redolf, the describe it, I guess the like youngest son of the family.
The youngest son, yeah.
The youngest son of the family. 26, fit, formerly out of the war. Not really a hero compared to the others, but chip on the shoulder, but a bright face and a sturdy body.
Okay. John?
Yeah, I'm playing Frauk Gosen. You know, I'm a humble sheep farmer that's recently ended up as the mistress of the family farm. I'm actually the cousin of the Gosen brothers, and I am Jarko's wife. I am 30 of them, slim and middling height. You know, I have brown curls, and I'm rather proud of my looks.
Okay, and Kent?
I am Jarko. I am husband to Frauk. Also kind of a war hero. Early 30s, average height. My hair is prematurely receding. Walking around, I own a farm and, just devotedly in love with my wife.
Okay, and that leaves... does your first name spell?
My name's Riley.
Riley.
Yes, excellent. Hello, I'm Vibka. I'm an 8-year-old girl. I don't have many friends. People think I'm a bit stupid, but I love the company of the farmhouse cats.
Okay, great. And there's one more person on this boat. It's Svantje. She's the youngest of the Gaussen children, or the younger sister to the 3 Gaussen brothers. She is married with Hirik Heimsen, so her name is Svantje Heimsen. she's mother to Vipke. Her husband is the one person of the family who missed the boat trip to the mainland, where the family had been for the funeral of their beloved mother, Imke, who had died on the 13th at a hospital on the mainland. She had been sick for some time. And as I said, all family members had been in attendance, aside from Svante's husband, Hirik, who had managed to miss the boat. On the return trip, the weather had suddenly changed, and it had been all that Red Elf could do to strand the small boat he had loaned from a fisher on a sandbank, where you had to wait out the storm during a very wet and cold night. At some point, the storm has ceased, and you at least found some sleep while waiting for the tide to rise again. And now you are just reaching the harbor of Tommenseal. In the early morning hours, the sun is just rising. You're tired and wet, and you have a disgusting taste of salt in your mouth, sick to your stomach from the seawater and your loss. So now you are at the dockside, and as you start getting the few valuables and goods you bought on the mainland, if you have the chance not to buy at the Widow Barmson's shop in Tommenseal, which is basically the only store there is on the island, you of course took it. You're starting to put this on a small hand cart you brought with you when you got the boat. You see a pretty disgruntled man in fisher's garb walking down the pier towards you. And he's like, "Red up, you idiot!" Rev, you know that's the fisherman you loaned the boat from. You sometimes work for him, but you don't have your own boat.
Keeper, may I know his name?
Wait, where's the... His name is... It's Torsten Ullman.
Torsten, come on. I had to get my family here.
Red up, this is impossible. You notice he looks pretty bad. His eyes are a little bit bloodshot, like as if he hadn't slept all night. You know what the fishing is like after a storm. That's the best time, and now I'm missing out because you didn't get the boat back yesterday. Who's going to pay my loss?
I hope you make it for last time. Besides, it doesn't seem like you're sleeping that well anyway.
Don't mind my sleep. Stupid cousins. Never giving you a boat. You all hear this, huh?
I'm going to hobble over to where he is and say, "Look, Tosin, we are coming back from my mother's wedding, my mother's funeral. Shut your fucking mouth."
What's that to me?
Shut your mouth.
I'm actually just face palming to the side.
You got your damn boat.
And who's going to pay my loss? That's at least 10 marks I'm missing out
I'm not
on.
paying for anything that you're just standing here doing absolutely fucking nothing. Get on your boat and go. Come on.
How can people live on an island and don't get it? I can't go out now. If I'm going out for fishing now, I can't get back.
So I think I step up.
Get my boat again.
I'll step up close to Tolson and I'll be like, "I'm sorry, our family, we're going through a time of loss right now. I apologize on behalf of us that we were late in returning your boat. I'll happily pay you the 10 marks that you're requesting for your lost time."
Roger, don't bother. This old fool asks for anything sometimes.
But please,
You know that
allow us to grieve and.
Frauke has the family purse. Like you have like everyone has like little money bits.
Yeah, it's not like Frauke is gonna let us spend money on an angry man.
Well, you know, you want to work for him again.
I said I would go help him actually like get the boat ready to go if he wants to. Our word probably doesn't mean much.
But I'm like, Frauke, I'm sure we can spare some marks for Towson for his trouble, and
of course we do rather appreciate it. You know, it was it did rather help given all that's been going on, as you said. And I will produce some marks for him. I do believe I can manage that. Let me double check here.
Credit rating.
Yeah, do you want a credit rating, or do you want me to like look at what I have inventory wise? Okay.
You can't. No. If you say you give it to him, you have the family
20,
person.
Yeah.
That's
so. He wanted how much?
10 marks is quite something. That's like over a week's wages, but.
I guess it'd be like it's basically the entire week's haul. I guess he'd be doing. So.
Yeah. No. If especially if everyone else insists, I will. I'll take it out and get 10 Reichmarks out. Reichsmark out for him. And hand it over and say, like I said, thank again. We definitely appreciate all that you've done for the family.
So
I'm hungry. I'm going to the house.
Yeah, but unfortunately, we do have things to attend to. But I'm sure we'll speak again soon.
So
Thank you, Mr.
take the money and you can basically pass him by.
He's probably a little stupefied because we just handed him money and left.
Okay, hug his leg as we walk past. Thank you, and then we walk off.
Tosin, I'll help you do the next call. Don't say that to her.
And he moves to his boat.
Never mind then.
Wait, I think I'll go back and pee on his boat.
I guess he's out of. I guess I'm not working for him until he apologizes.
Are you really turning into that much of an old dog?
I don't know why you apologize to a man. We took the boat because we needed to go to a funeral.
He's a family friend.
I mean,
some friend.
I mean, hey, how do I get half my money?
I'm so sorry for your loss at your grandmother's. It's like, what does that mean to me? It's like,
it looked like he wasn't sleeping. Maybe he was drunk. I don't know. Was it storming yesterday? Was it? I don't think about it.
The other night was pretty bad storm.
Okay, he probably just didn't sleep at all.
We live on an island. It's not like you don't go fishing every day anyway.
I mean, yeah, but I guess he wanted like a little trick he had.
He just wanted sure money. He might have gone out there and caught nothing at all. But now he's got paid for it.
Well, maybe next time.
Okay, so you're basically arguing while you're walking.
We're bickering like a family.
Do
we have a car, or do we just walk to the farm?
There are no cars on this island. You walk into the town main, which is like one street with a couple of buildings, and there are few people around. It's like 6:30 in the morning. The sun is just, as I said, it's just rising. But it's a small farming and fishing community, so there are already a couple of people about.
Oh, sure.
Anyone wants to do anything before you leave for your farm? It's like you have like an hour of walking.
Is there in town? Are there things like? Do they have like a bakery?
Well, there's basically one shop. It's the Widow Barmson's shop, and that's basically where you buy everything.
We have a general store, okay.
But is she making anything currently that is filling the air with delicious smells?
Not really.
Bread.
So there's nothing to break through the morning fog.
Usually, you would expect to smell baking from from different houses because most people bake their own, but you really don't smell any bread or anything, which is strange.
What day of the week is this?
It's Wednesday.
Oh. Is
Goka, isn't it? I thought it was just the dour mood from the funeral, but does the town seem a bit more depressing?
Well, as you look around, the few people you see, there are like 2 or 3 people walking down the street, and one's just coming out of the widow's shop. They seem in a bad mood. Yeah, they kind of giving you dirty looks.
What happened?
I mean, you never, your family never got along very well with most of the other people on the island. You mostly keep to yourself, but they're like disgruntled.
Don't be so nosy. Just leave these people to their own.
All right.
Nobody gives a shit about them. They don't care about us. So
usually, they're more apathetic than annoyed at us.
Yeah.
Frau, do you need anything from the store? Over here.
Not that I can think of. I think we're pretty well, stocked so far.
Frauke, look at your background.
I have, and so I'd say I do know. The widow there. Is it Bomsen? Is how you say it?
Yeah.
Or, yeah. And so, would that be ready by now, or?
Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, I guess I did need to go talk to Bomsen for a moment. If anybody wants to go, you do some browsing. I think the farm seems to be stocked. Obviously since they came up before us. So I trust that that Hilaric and the others have got things well stocked.
Right off.
Well, yeah, everything you need to buy, and like flour and stuff you bought on the mainland, and you have on the hand cart.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to go into the shop?
Yeah.
I'll join. I will.
Yeah.
I'll be right there. I'll be right there with Frog.
Okay. Redolph's gonna look towards Ludka and look down. He's like, "So, Ludka, is there anything you want to do?
Can we play marbles? I have my marbles with me.
Let's go find a spot then."
Okay.
We'll go play marbles.
All right.
And Gurka wanted to get back home, I guess.
Well, I mean, if they need something to make lunch with, then I'll wait. I'm kind of interested in maybe getting a bottle of schnapps.
Well, you can ask them to get it for you, or you can get into the shop. But
do we have a cellar?
You have some at the farm.
I have
just
some.
Just your hip. It's just the hip flask, which is pretty empty by now. But you can refill at home.
All right.
Do we have a cellar at home, like for that stuff?
But he probably has a cellar.
Oh yeah.
Right.
So, Frauke and Tiago, you enter the store, and it's like a small, cramped store. Two aisles of shelves run right through it, and in the back, while the little bells over the door are jingling, you can see 2 people. One is the proprietor, the widow Barmsen, small and diminutive woman with her hair up in a knot. It's like gray hair. She's like the one who rules this shop. And standing at the counter with her with 2 cups of tea, or 2 teacups between them, is another woman, an older, stocky woman. You know her. You know most people on this island. Her name is Ramona Winkler. She's kind of related to you, or better, to your deceased mother. She's like cousin, second grade, something like that. You don't really know. You don't have really have contact with her, but you know that your mother, that she's your mother's family somehow. And when you enter, both women look up. And they were chatting. They get silent, and the widow takes something, little glass flask, and puts it down under the counter. Oh, Mrs. Gausen. Hello, my dear. It's the widow.
Yeah. How are you? How's it been since I last saw you? I say, do you look younger than when I left?
So charming, so charming. What can I help you with?
Well, I just wanted to see how how everything went with the with the sheep. Just figured I'd stop by now that we just got back.
Oh, your sheep, right. Let me check. Oh, yeah, you had, I think, let me see, 12 lambs. Yeah.
Yeah, a dozen.
I'm so sorry. 2 of them were quite sick. They died on me before I could sell them.
That's horrible. Unfortunate.
So I can only give you the money for 10. You understand?
Sure. And could I maybe does she seem to be telling the truth, or is she maybe pulling one over on me?
Well,
could I do maybe a psychology roll?
Psychology. Yeah. Do a psychology.
Not very good at this, but there's a chance. I've made business deals, but not very good ones apparently. I failed.
You failed, Jack. Are you with it? You're in the.
Yeah. Were these sheep? Were they sick whenever we dropped them off? No,
they were definitely not sick.
I think I would just say, I would say, I don't remember us dropping any sick sheep off. They were all in good health whenever we came by.
It's not like there's not enough sickness on that farm. The Ramona, the stocky woman.
Well, what do you mean they were sick? How were they sick?
What? Well, you can look. They're still in the yard. I'm doing you a favor by getting rid of the corpses. And she points to a door in the back.
I suppose I'd be worried about other sheep also getting sick because this is sort of unexpected. But as long as as long as we can try to prevent that from what you learned, then make the best out of an unfortunate situation there.
Got an idea what one can do to prevent sickness spreading on this island.
I think I do want to
take a woman again.
I think I do want to see the sheep. That way I have an idea of that way of something to look out for whenever we go back home.
If you don't trust me, sure.
No, I mean, it's not a matter of trust. It's a matter of making sure that our livestock is healthy and it's not something that's spreading through the rest of them. It's not a matter of trust. I'll go back through that door.
Well said, darling.
Yeah. Well, you open the door to the backyard, and there are the corpses of 2 lambs. They seem kind of scrawny.
Is this something I would recognize as something like something we've dealt with before, or is this something new?
I think you have sheep herding?
I do. I have sheep farmer, 45.
Sheep farmer, yeah.
So let me
you get a bonus die because this is
because I'm a sheep farmer.
Yeah.
Yeah, because and they're your sheep, supposedly your sheep.
I failed on both accounts, just barely. Okay.
Okay.
Well, I guess I got
lamps.
I got a 49. I think I'll spend the 4 luck to get to 45 to pass.
Well, they seem to have died of malnourishment, and they look like sickly sheep you will sometimes get, but these were not your lambs.
Okay.
you're pretty sure you all of you are always in attendance with the birth of every lamb on your farm.
Mm-hmm.
So you would
Right.
know if that would be your lambs.
Okay, so I know these are not my lambs, or they are.
Yeah.
Okay,
They are not. They are definitely not.
Then I think I come back in and I said, those two corpses, those are not. I mean, I've witnessed the birth of lots of lambs on our farm, and those are not our lambs.
What's the meaning of this?
Excuse me, what do you mean by this? Are you calling me a liar?
I'm not calling you a liar. I'm saying maybe it got mixed up. Maybe our lambs got mixed up with something else. But those two that are dead out there are not our lambs.
I'm not doing any mix-ups. These were your lambs, so the other ones were sickly as well. It's everything is that you bring to me.
Well, I don't think
Okay.
we're in the habit of bringing you sickly lambs.
We aren't.
Okay,
We
do you
weren't.
want the money for the 10 lambs or not?
Yes. Well, obviously,
She has counted out the money for the 10
Yeah.
lambs.
Well, we'll be taking the money for the 10 lambs, but I suppose we'll expect credit for the other two because we did bring you 12 healthy lamb. And so we expect compensation, even if perhaps not money, perhaps we could get something from your store, some store credit or something,
That sounds like
alleviate this.
you're haggling.
Yes.
Do a fast talk or persuasion?
Sure. Yeah. I believe my persuasion is definitely better. Ooh, yes. So that was 30. Yeah, 30. Just 30. Which
Okay.
is a success. That's a hard success.
Hard success. Well, if it gets me out of if it gets you out of my shop, very well, then we'll say you get credit for 2 lambs.
Thank you.
But I expect you to get rid of the corpses by yourself then.
Fair
You can-
enough. We'll
You can pick them up today or tomorrow. I don't care.
Well, we just got back from the mainland, and we have a lot we brought with us. So I will arrange to have them picked up tomorrow, or I'll pick them up myself.
Thank you.
Okay, good day to you then.
Good day.
So as you leave the shop,
Oh, yeah. Is there anything else?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm good.
so the other ones, I think Vipke and Red Elf were looking for a spot to play with some with Vipke's marbles.
You're gonna play marbles,
And-
yes.
Yeah, Red
well,
Elf is like
when
would like
and
give something
Gurke
like
is
to do.
just, I guess you're just standing next
I'm
to them.
No, I don't watch kids play. But I am on the porch of the building, just standing outside. If there's a chair, I'm sitting in it.
Well, and as you watch the two there, you basically left the handcart with your goods
It's right.
on the road, and the two of them are next to it, like crouching on the ground and playing with the marbles. You see a couple of youth coming towards the handcart, like 4 boys, like something like between 15 and 17.
Yeah.
And they walk up to the cart, and the biggest one, his name is Lothar. He picks up a bag and looks into it.
Hey, get away from there.
Red Elf's gonna grab that kid's arm and be right next to the cart. Don't touch my shit.
What do you want?
Like I said,
Cripple and
Cripple. I'll show you Cripple, but I'm going to come at him swinging my my stick.
okay.
actually, it's a question. How tall is like someone that is like con? Just
You're taller.
for con 80, guy 75. Like how tall is
He's-
that?
While you're like you're 6 feet at least.
Yeah, like I'm like a
and
tall fucker.
that boy is well, he's quite a stocky youth, but he's a youth. He's not a grown man.
I have like at least like 8 years on him. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you don't want to start something you can't finish. Leave.
Well, go.
It's already started.
Oh yeah, fair.
Now
Swings with his cane.
I'm not trying to kill anyone.
Sure. Trying to beat the shit out of him.
I'm going to knock him on his ass if he doesn't get the fuck away from
do
my
a fighting
stuff.
brawl.
All right. Oops.
We'll take it as a maneuver.
Oops. Rolled it off my. What is my fighting? My fighting brawl is 65, and I got a 62.
Okay, so you
both is
basically you have your 2 canes, and you walk over to him while Red Elf is
Grabbing one by the
talking
arm.
to him, and you just swing your one of your canes and pull his leg from under him, and he just goes to the ground. And while you're doing this, the other 3 boys turn. They come from the sides around the handcart. Hey, you Gausen bunch! Leave Lothar alone. And one actually swings at Red Elf.
Oh, fuck off! It's hard to stop by.
You want to fight back or?
Oh yeah, I'm fighting back. I'm gonna punch this kid in the face if he try to hit me.
Okay, so.
I mean, I was a soldier, so I know how to
do a.
fight.
I was Red Elf was also
Do
a
a
soldier.
fighting brawl.
Yeah.
That's.
That is 55 out of 65, so that's a success.
Okay, regular or hard?
Regular. I think I got 32 for one of hard. I do have a damage bonus though.
He has got that good of fighting brawl. So he has a regular success, and you got regular as well.
I do.
So with fighting back, that's the attacker wins.
Oh, okay.
So he gives you he gets you on the chin, and you get 1 point of damage.
Okay.
Doesn't throw you off or anything.
I can bandage. I can
And
get that bandage up later,
the other 2 are moving around Göke.
I am going to, once again, I'm going to bring this up, and I'm going to try to hit him right in the belly.
Okay,
Good
then. And Red Elf, you want to hit
I'm
back as well,
gonna
I guess.
I'm gonna elbow this kid's face. I'm just gonna like.
Okay, so
I'm just gonna try to like
you-
clock this kid's face and then like hit this kid in the nose and then like shove him down.
So
both of you
the
do
one
attack
that's
roll.
But
the one that's fighting Red Elf, is he wearing a belt on his pants?
No, not a belt. He's
So I want to
Suspenders?
pants him while Red Elf's like fighting back.
okay. So all 3 of you do fighting brawl.
Okay.
We'll see who comes
Okay.
to.
I
got
don't
a
believe it's
23.
giving you a bonus.
I got a 23, which is a hard success this time.
Okay.
I got a
did not
24, which
succeed.
is a hard success for me as well.
Okay. Let's say Gurkus is trying to dodge, which abysmally fails, so you can do damage.
Like I said, I'm
Red
really
Elf-
not trying to hurt these kids, but
Huh?
I'm trying to hurt him, but I'm not trying to kill him.
Well, it is really disrespectful. You are war veterans, you are adults, and these are kids.
exactly.
It's like fuck off, kids. We tell you to leave.
What's-
Leave.
So
What damage would this do? Like
one
fuck?
red elf is
Like unarmed is like
Yeah.
1d3 plus damage bonus. So
Yeah. you hit it misses his dodge as well. And Vipka, you pulled the
My brawl was a failure.
okay, so you try to grab his pants.
the suspenders. So yeah,
In this moment, Red Elf hits him squarely in the face, and he just topples over you. So,
Oh, like Red gonna be like, oh, to get the kid off, get that kid off her. Like, Whip, are you okay?
Yeah. And as you're like tumbling over each other, the others are coming out of the Jaco and Frauke are coming out of the shop, and you can see that some way off, like 10 yards or something, there is you see a man sitting there with a newspaper in front of him. So you basically just see the legs and the and his boots and this paper. He's like sitting on the front porch of his house, and you know that's the house of the constable. And as you see the fight between your brothers and those kids going on, you see that he folds the paper together, puts it on the table, and wham! He whacks his baton on the table, which you all hear. The boys look over to the constable, Constable Hellman. He stands up, tall guy, big walrus mustache. Why are you riffraff disturbing my morning peace? Do you keep on fighting the boys, or do
No,
you stop?
I'm gonna
If they
pick
keep
up.
fighting us, I keep fighting them.
Redolph's
Self-defense.
gonna-
They just when
After hitting the-
when they
sorry.
heard him, they made like a step back.
Right off after hitting that one kid and then it landing on Whipka just is gonna help. Just gonna pick Whipka up and just like hold her away from the whole problem, but then put her back down if she like doesn't want to be held.
And the constable walks slowly towards all of you, like gets in between the boys and you. I don't know why I have to put up with this. You boys get lost. And they're mumbling a bit, but they seem to turn around and scuttle off. And then unless you're doing something. And then he turns around to you, and you, riffraff, get out of my town. You're just always trouble, and I don't want to see you again today.
Hey, they were trouble, not us. We were playing marbles.
Shut up, Brett!
Don't say that to her again.
Don't tell my sister to shut up.
That's your niece.
Don't tell my niece to shut up. Why didn't
Doesn't
you come
anyone-
over here when they attacked us? What does the name Constable mean to you?
You want me to help you with little boys?
We didn't need your help.
Get lost, or one of you will spend the next day in the lockup.
Oh. Let it be me.
And you see that there are people coming out from the houses and drawing a little closer. It's like,
Yeah. Lock me up. Lock up the cripple, the war veteran. Yeah, do
oh
that.
yeah, that nice story. Just get lost.
We're waiting for our
I'm
our
going
family.
for my. I'm going. Yeah, you're all there by now.
Yeah, we
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Look, let's go pick up
going-
your marbles.
I'm going for my breakfast now. And if I find you here when I get back out for my rounds, there'll be trouble. And he just turns around.
Piece of shit constable.
Shisa, what happened?
Nice, fuck.
Let's go.
Yeah, you know,
Let's
as
go.
we're
Let's go find your
walking, yeah.
marbles. I think some got around.
Yeah, that's what
Air is
happened.
angry.
What happened?
Angry air makes angry lungs.
Yeah.
Well, while
what-
you were in
um,
shopping, the local boys decided to pick on us, and we're handling it just fine. But I've got a good few shots in, so did I. Even Whip,
Bracket
even
made a
Vip,
face.
she's tried to
She tried
put
to.
some in,
Yeah, she tried to help out.
and she didn't cry at all.
Once a soldier, I suppose. Always a soldier.
Well, let's just get home. Leave all this behind us, and I mean, we don't need to deal with any more of this today. Let's just
One of these
Just-
days, we should come into town and burn the place to the ground.
If we do that, there's nothing left then. But
So,
annoying. It's
all
getting
ours.
annoying. It's getting annoying that no one. I'm used to getting a hateful look nowadays, but now it's just seeming like they're overdoing it.
had enough nonsense here in town. Let's
start
just
to-
get home.
so you start to move down the road towards your farm. You of course know the way. Like,
Is it cold? Is it wet? Is it?
yeah, it's cold. It's cold. It's wet. Oh, Tommenseal is like here. You can see it.
Mhm.
And the Vogelkoinhof or bird's bed farm, like what your farm is called, is over here. It's like an hour of walk.
So do we walk towards New Church?
Yeah, you basically walk down the road in the south and then straight across the island.
Yeah. Okay.
If you didn't have the cart, you might go over the fields and meadows, but
Right.
with the rain and of the last night, the
It's wet.
ground will be very muddy, and the cart won't take good to that. So it's, as you asked, it's cold, it's windy. It's not storming like last night, but the wind is still blowing quite strongly. And it takes you like an hour till you get to the farm.
I'm slowing down everybody because I can't walk as fast.
It's okay.
For
My legs
people-
are little.
Are the townspeople still like giving us the same looks as or leave? Or do they
Yeah,
stay congregated?
they basically still giving you this disgruntled looks, and
Is this more than usual?
this is more than usual. Yeah. Well,
What happened?
usually you're not the center of the attention, and you're not like greeted by everyone as best friends, but it's more like live and let live.
It's more usually apathy instead of hate.
And it seems strange today.
Oh.
What
So
happened?
Influence over this
It's-
island is no longer here. So
Hmm?
I said mother's influence over the island. At least she commanded some respect, and now she's gone.
that
I'll
might
know it.
I miss Grandma. I wonder if the worms like her as much as I do.
What? Oh,
Worms in the ground.
oh.
So when you're nearly at the farm, do me a listen check.
Okay. Where is this? Okay.
I have an extreme success.
Okay.
I have a hard success.
Okay, everyone who has a success, here's some
I got a hard.
noises from the bushes next to the road, and there's like, that just sounds like sheep, like meh.
I hurry over there. Yeah, I hurry over there. I'm like, I think some of the sheep got out. I hurry over towards
Oh
the bushes.
no, not again.
Let's get this out of the way.
And
Oh,
it's
great.
you're like, look, it's like 5 minutes to your farm. These aren't your meadows, and as you get to the bushes, you see that there's a sheep which has caught itself in the brushwork. It's like, ah, and that's one of your sheep.
Yeah, I'll start to try to remove it, from how it's stuck. I've got my pocket knife if I need to cut anything, but I start working at getting it loose.
And as you get close to the sheep, sheep are easily scared, but your sheep know you, and usually you can just walk right through a flock of sheep. There's no problem. And you get close to it, and it starts to get panicky. It's like and tries to pull back from you.
I'm like, calm down. You're caught. Just calm down. I'm gonna get you out of here. Just try to
sheep farm.
Sheep farm. Okay.
Tarja, this is getting weirder.
Nope, that's a big fail.
Yeah, it's still pulling on.
Charcoal, like this. And I'm going to go over and try to untangle the sheep too.
Yeah, it's for you the same thing.
Oh, I got to roll.
Yeah,
I'm not a farmer, so I'm like not bothering because I don't know.
What was I rolling?
You should have sheep farming.
Oh,
I think most of you have. It's under a craft, I think.
Yep.
Oh, there we go. I got 45 out of 55.
Oh, okay.
I don't, but
so you actually manage to get it calmed down. Together, you do get it out of the brushes.
Let's find
but
out how many.
Shouldn't be here.
Yeah, it's been wandering probably all day. Got to see if somebody left the gate open or.
It's someone on purpose.
Red Elf, I'm gonna need you to help me check the fence all the way around.
Yeah, sure. I think someone thought it would be funny.
Keeper, do we have a dog?
You have
Yes.
you have dogs. Yeah, you have two. What are they? I think Labradors. So big black dogs.
Yeah, Labradors. I think is what we have.
Excellent. I love Labradors. Let's get the dogs and see if we need to round up the sheep.
Okay, so you basically get the sheep on the road and do it in front of you, and after a couple of minutes you get to your farm. It's like through some bushwork. The gate of the farm's actually closed, and you can see on the left side the old farm house, like red brick building with a thatched roof. It's two-story, and next to it is the big barn that your father built like some 25 years ago. All in all, your farm is quite big, and for the area, it's rather rich to have a separate barn. But it could be in better repair.
Do I see any obvious breaks in the fence as we're approaching?
From where you're now, no, but you see chickens and sheep running around between the buildings.
Son of a bitch.
Fuck. Everything's... I wanted to just come home and be able to relax, but all right, we have to start rounding everything up.
What's going on? What are the blazes going on? Where's Hilric and Swanty? Like what?
Swanty is with you.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. Sorry.
He's just silent.
Where is everybody?
Where's our damn farmhand?
What bastard thought it was funny to open all the shit?
I'm going to start putting up signs that anybody trespassing on our lands is going to get shot.
And where's Hilric?
Where's that?
Yeah, the first thing you hear Swanty say all day.
Right.
She's
Heinrich. I yell out.
Henrik.
Daddy.
Henrik.
Well, and yeah, you open the gate and get on the farmyard, and as you look around, there are broken windows at the farmhouse.
Fuck. Oh, good God.
And the door is ajar.
Oh, no.
And as you walk to it, a sheep just walks out of the farmhouse door.
Who let the sheep into our house?
Oh, vandals. So boys with probably the same fucking boys that attacked us.
We can't even ask that fucking constable to actually do anything about this because they're just.
I'm going to go in there and ask the fucking constable to do something about it. Do we have telephones? Probably not.
Nope.
Yeah, no.
Oh, we gotta go walk all the way.
This island has the
Where's
exact
Daddy?
Let's go see the extent of the damage.
This is going to be a day.
Yeah, as they head into the house, I think I'm going to be heading around the outside in the barn, just checking, see if I can find Hilric or anything.
Okay, so let's start with the farmhouse. When you enter the house, there's like a big space, like a big entrance hall where in other farmhouses, if you don't have a barn, it's like where the livestock are held and the farm implements are. And as you have a separate barn, it's like just a big entrance hall. There are rooms to the left on the ground floor. On the left is room of your mother. On the right is Gurka's room, which is a little bit smaller. And straight ahead, there's right side is the kitchen, left side is the living room, and there's in front of those two doors, there's the stairway leading up to the second story where the other rooms of the other family members are. And this looks like shit. There are chickens and geese and sheep inside the house. Stuff is turned over. A table is turned over. The doors to the living room stands open, and some chicken are just running into the living room. This looks like vandalism.
Yeah,
Going to kill a man.
So I assume that my and my mother's and father's room are upstairs, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the first thing I'm going to do is like tear up the stairs, trying to find my room, and see what's happened there.
I'm gonna go after Wipka though. She didn't get hurt.
You run upstairs, and up here there are three rooms. One is the room you and your parents live in. One's where Red Elf lives, and one is that the biggest room is the one of Frauke and Jarko that used to be the room of your grandparents, but as your grandmother got older, the stairs were too strenuous for her, so she moved into the room on the ground floor. So Frauke and Jarko have the master bedroom for themselves upstairs. Up here, you run into your room. It seems everything's undisturbed. There's no vandalism.
let the animals in the house is what they did.
It looks like just the ground floor.
Oh, where's Dad? Kind of like look at the other rooms before we head back down.
Yeah. Yeah, you're looking.
They seem normal too.
They look normal too.
Okay.
The others are looking downstairs.
Yeah, I'm particularly looking for the dogs. I don't know if that would be I'd be in the house or with Jarko, but
they have you have a what's it called, the dog pond, which is behind the barn.
okay. So yeah, so I'll probably be heading there and then grouping up with Jarko.
We need to gather the animals together first.
I'm not good at this.
Who else did go into the house?
I'm outside with Frauke.
Okay,
I'm
so
last.
Red Elf, you're looking through the.
I went. If when Wibka went up, I went up just to make sure there was nothing that could have hurt her or something. If enemies turned her,
so
I assume our rooms are fine. Like
Yeah.
all the rooms are fine. Like nothing's been touched.
Everything looks okay. So, Frauke, you walk around the barn. The barn itself seems to be closed. The big barn doors seems to be shut. And as you walk around the barn, you can hear like whining of your dogs.
I do not like that. Yeah, I will sort of rush to wherever I think it's coming from.
Yeah, I'm right there following. I'm right with Frauke.
Okay. And as you get around the corner of the barn, you can see that the big dog pond you have, its wall is like pressed. It's standing ajar. It's like pressed in to the dog pond, and the dogs are sitting in a corner, and they're like whining.
Yeah, I guess I'll slowly sort of approach because I don't want to scare them. But I'm just kind of looking around trying to see if any indication of what might have caused them to be like this. I'm just like, shh, it's okay. It's okay. Mama's here.
Well, as you get closer, you can see that the one dog has blood on his side.
Yeah, I'm just like trying to hold in my growing rage that not only is someone like coming into done this to the farm, but that they dared to hurt one of our dogs, one of my dogs. So yeah, I guess I'll sort of try to approach to see if they're approachable and not too frantic or shocked. And I'll see try to take a look at the wound, the wound, see if there's anything I can do here or if it's going to need more extensive care.
Well, you open the door to the dog.
Yeah, I guess because like I said, I want to try to get closer to them.
You notice that it's not probably closed. The latch isn't closed, so the dogs could have just walked out. They
chose not to.
Now, careful, dear. They're obviously frightened. Don't.
I know.
Don't move too fast, and
I'm aware. They would never hurt me. Don't worry.
Yeah, and you go in. They seem to shy away from you. And so you try to get close and calm them.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be like, calm down. It's me. I kind of put out my hand for them to smell and give them a sort of gesture.
I think you
to calm
have dog
down.
training.
I do. Yeah.
Yeah,
so
and these are your dogs.
Right.
These are your. So you have a bonus die on the
thank
roll.
You. Yeah, like I said, I just sort of approach and I try to let him smell me a little more, and it's me, and I'm like, calm down, sit, kind of giving him some orders there. Let's see here. Okay, good. That was good because I got 56 out of 60.
Okay, so you get them calmed down. They are erratic. Like you get them calmed down, and they don't snap at you or anything. But usually, as I said, they're your dogs. Like
right.
They won't. They are not aggressive towards anyone, especially not your family. But if you get next to them, they do what you want, and you really have to get them under control. This is not normal. And you look at the wound, at the blood on the side, and you see it's a bite wound.
Yeah. Okay. And is it just the one dog, or is it that both of the Labradors have been
just the one dog?
Yeah. I guess I'll just take a look, trying to see if this matches any kind of animal that I would know of, or creature, like any teeth that I would recognize, and like I said, just see if there's anything I can do to help the dog with the wound.
I guess that would be first aid.
Okay. Do I even have? No. Sorry. Rocking with the 30. No, unfortunately, I failed that.
Okay. So you look at the wound, and you can't do anything about it. Or don't have an idea how to help the dog with it. But what comes to your nose is that's not the bite of a canine.
No.
That seems like something bit there was blunt teeth, like more.
Blunt teeth. Okay, and then do we?
It's more. It's more. It's not really ripped. It's more like it's been squished until the blood came.
Are there predators like naturally on this island? Like, are there bears? Are there any kind of like
Nothing.
wolves or?
You muted, Tom?
It's probably not big enough for that. You said
That's what I see. Yeah, it's my line of thought.
We would have killed off any kind of predator a long time ago.
Right. So I guess
there might be some foxes somewhere or something like that, but
nothing like this. Yeah, I know. I'll just
if at all, usually
there are rabbits, there might be foxes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I guess I'll say to Jarko, I'm like, well, this is something's up here. This is really not right. I mean, they're not acting like themselves. They could have gotten out just like the other animals, but I mean, they haven't, and they're petrified.
I mean, did they attack each other? Is that
no?
I'm kind of behind, not close enough to see. But
it's too big. Like it's larger. I don't even think it would be. It's not a dog. It wouldn't even match a wolf. But I don't really think we have any of those on the island. So I don't know what caused this. It's like it almost had like it was very blunt. Like it sort of mashed rather than teared. If that makes any sense.
Do you want to leave them here and I can secure the pin, or do you want to try to bring them closer to the house, or what do you need me to do?
I was, going to see if we can have them help us round up some of the animals, or look for Hilric. But I guess and any of the other anyone else, but or intruders that might be here. But now that they're wounded, I guess we should and frazzled, maybe just leave them here, properly close the door for now. Try to give them get them to some care as soon as we can once we attend to the others.
I'll close it. I'll grab some rope from the barn and just make sure it stays shut.
You can just latch. The latch was
the latch was still okay.
That's intact. The wall is like a little caved in, but it you will have to repair that at some time. But they won't break out. By that's not a problem right now. Göke, as you're looking around to get an overview of what is on the premises, you see that a part of the fencing is indeed trampled down.
Okay. I will. Whoever is closest, I'm going to say. Over there is where the fence is damaged.
Mm-hmm. And
but I'm heading for the barn.
Mm-hmm. And while you're heading from the barn, Swantje comes to Göke. I can't find Hilric. What happened here?
It looks like probably some kids from the town thought it would be funny while we were gone to our mother's funeral, because they're fucking evil. And we can't even go to the constable because I don't think he'd care. I don't know. He's got to be here somewhere. I mean, he certainly should be here. I hope they didn't hurt him. Whoever did this.
We have to look for him.
We're looking.
And she walks off towards the back of the barn, where she hears the voices of Jarko and Frauke. And you go into the barn.
Yeah.
Everything there looks normal. Nothing's there. There's no vandalism there. Nothing has been touched. Everything's where you suppose
just to be sure. I'm going to go over to where the hay is and make sure there's nothing hidden in the hay that shouldn't be.
Okay, so you take the pitchfork and
no, I just
you take a look.
You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
All right.
All's well.
All's well. All right.
So you basically all meet again on the in front of the buildings. Svante is still totally upset. What are we gonna do?
Where do they live? Do they live in the house or do they live on their own place?
They live in the house. You all live on the house. The only other help you have from outside is the day laborer Niemann, like a deaf old drunkard who lives with his boy, and he has like a shack, which is a couple of minutes off towards the woods.
I'll go check there, or somebody should go check there. Maybe Hilric has gotten drunk and he's there.
Okay.
I say to whoever's nearby. I don't.
Well,
know.
you're all together. You're all together.
So on the farm we have the barn and the farmhouse, and then are there any other like structures at all?
So there are the couple of animal pens, and they are as the one part of the fencing is trampled down. Some parts of the pens are broken and trampled down. So basically, you would have to do some repairs to at least get the animals back into to their areas, so they won't wander across the island. And as you look around, you see that quite a couple of the sheep, at least, are missing.
Yeah.
So basically, you guess you'll have to go searching for your livestock.
Everybody is better suited for that than I am. Even the kids can catch the chickens. Probably do it all the time.
Perhaps you can make yourself useful then and go talk to that the other guy, the drunk.
I've already had a long walk today. I'll start cleaning up the house.
Do we have anything do we have anything to like repair the fence?
Yeah,
sure.
You could do that then. Yeah, there you go.
Well, I don't know where my dad is, and to be honest with you, that's freaking me out a little bit. So
I'm sure your dad's
like, but he's not here, and the house is messy. So am I able to perhaps, in the chaos of the house itself, can I search for anything that he may have like left behind, maybe a note that he was like going out, something like that?
Okay, so you're searching the house basically.
Yeah, well,
we can do it as like part of the cleaning process, like funneling animals out.
Exactly.
While doing that,
Svante says, "Vipke, you help me with. We have to tidy up the house."
When we were checking the rooms a bit earlier, was there a flute in my room?
A flute? No.
Okay, whatever.
You don't think there could be a flute on anywhere here, because there was one thing that you all got together and burned when your nice father passed away.
Threw them all to the sea.
Oh, okay. Anyway.
So what are the others doing? Vipke and Svante are cleaning. Who's fixing the fence?
Okay, fix the fence.
Okay. And Frauke and Jarko?
We're trying to round up the animals.
Yeah. We'll
okay,
start.
you're rounding up the animals, and Gurka?
I'm
supervising,
helping to clean up the inside of the house, and mostly supervising.
So basically, you're supervising the women.
I'm helping. I'm picking up pieces of
helping.
Okay, so let's start there. You can do a spot hidden, Vipke.
Regular success.
You look in every corner, like always when you lift something up, and look under everything, and you don't find a note or anything, but on the dresser of your grandmother, there's like a vase on the dresser, and there's a key inside.
Wunderbar. I'm gonna slip that into my nearest pocket and tell no one.
Oh no.
So the others, well, the house is it's not completely wrecked, but there is some damage, broken pottery and stuff like that to clean up. It takes some time to get everything tidied out, as well as outside get the fencing back together. And at one point, Goeke is you just get out and take a smoke in front of the door. When you see your day laborer coming down from the other side of the farm, from up where his shack would be, and next to him is his son. He's like an older guy with a scrawny beard. And
Boy, where have you been? People have let out our animals,
and he's going like, making totally nonsensical gestures, and his son, who's walking next to him, my father says he won't work for you anymore. He wants his money.
Why won't he work for us anymore?
I can't make heads or tails. But he's something dancing. I don't know.
Look, we've been vandalized.
He wants to leave.
He wants to leave.
The Frauke, you're just getting some of the sheep back.
Yeah.
And you see that Goeke is discussing there, and Red Elf as well. You hear Goeke talking while you're at the fences.
I guess it's like I get to look. I look in the direction. I guess it's
Do I have any clue how much we owe these people, or?
Well, no, not really. Frauke would usually know that.
Yeah. I mean, do I know?
Yeah, you would owe him like 5 marks for the last week.
But yeah, I guess I'll approach and I'll be like, what's going on? Is everything okay?
And he's just gesturing.
The boy says that he wants to leave. I think he's drunk or been drinking, or I don't know.
Usually is.
He wants to get paid. He wants to leave.
I'm confused. I mean, is something happened? I mean, the work's always been good. We pay fairly.
He won't talk.
Well, he can talk. He's deaf and dumb.
Oh,
so
okay. But
that's always the problem. Usually, you're just showing what he's supposed to do, but conversation with him is difficult.
I mean, does say anything else? Sorry, go ahead.
Ask your father, has he seen Hilric?
And the boy does some gestures, and he shakes his head, and it's like,
whatever. This is the worst day of all time. Just give the man what he needs and let him go. We'll find someone else on the mainland and bring him out here.
Keeper, just to ask.
Yeah.
Has Randolph had a relationship with Noman and his son? Like, they ever like spent time over like the years, or is it just kind of like
come again. The
the laborer and his son? I didn't catch his name that properly.
the labor is called Niemann,
Niemann.
and his son is Björn.
If Lehman and I don't know if Randolph has like spent time with them before, like anything besides.
Well,
just
yeah,
work?
like not. Sure, he works on the farm, so you know him, and
Okay.
the boy sometimes helps his father. He's just getting into the age that he can really be of help. It's like 13.
Okay. Neiman, Born, I get that you want to leave, but do you know what happened? Like a lot, how many people came? Like all this damage doesn't look like people with just sticks did this.
I don't. Björn is like, I don't know, but I don't know why father wants to leave, but he wants to get out of here.
Go.
I really don't know. The boy is like, he's really slow. Like Vipke isn't the brightest, but he is slow.
I mean, can you did you see it all what happened to the farm? I mean, how did it end up in the state?
It was the storm last night, and I didn't sleep well, but we didn't wander around in the night.
But I mean, this morning, you didn't notice all the damage, the animals running around.
We just.
Was it fine 2 days ago?
We're just getting here. We haven't been here. What happened here?
But you arrived yesterday, correct?
The day before the storm.
Yeah, sorry. You arrived a few days ago with Hilric, though, didn't you?
They live like a couple of minutes away from the farm, and they just come every day for and work.
The day before the storm, was the farm fine?
Yeah, sure, it was. You know that we
left 2 days ago.
You haven't been away for a week. It's just like we went
day
in the morning and should have been back yesterday evening.
Oh, so we left we left yesterday.
Yeah.
And the farm was fine, and the storm happened.
The farm was fine.
What happened in like a day?
The boy's a moron. He can't answer your questions. Just let them go if they want to go. I don't blame them. Who doesn't want to go from this horrible island?
Maybe we'll get some out of this eventually.
So, do you give? Does anyone give him his money, or?
It's up to Frau because she has the money.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose we have to pay them for the work that's been done. So I will.
So you give him his money, and he takes it and just turns around, and he's still going with his hand, and his son looks back at you. I don't know.
All right, well, thank you.
Fraka, this is odd. Just usually Neiman's more calm about things.
As long as he has something to drink, he's fine.
He's given something to do and drink. He's usually pretty fine, whatever. But he's like, he saw something that spooked him, and it was storming yesterday. Like, who would randomly show up to our farm when in the middle of a storm? What happened?
Fuck them all.
So I think I've been rounding up the last few sheep as all this happened. But as I'm doing that, I'm kind of keeping an eye out for any kind of sign, I'm looking for Hilric at the same time. But do I see any sign of him or where he may have gone?
track or spot hidden?
Okay. Let's see.
I do have a quick question though. If I'm looking at the map at our farm, does our farm extend down to the shore? Is that the way our farm
not
goes?
all the way.
So ours is more like this area in here where okay.
Yeah, it's more the area to the right of the road.
Okay.
I wrote a 29, which is, it's a regular success on spot hidden and track. So
Okay, so well, you don't really find any find Hilric, but you can see you find several pairs of footprints in the mud where the fences are trampled down, and they lead like from the they are coming over the meadows from the southeast and onto your farm, and from there they go to the towards the northwest. So it looks like a group of people has trampled through the mud onto your farm and went further up to the shoreline.
okay, so they just kind of traveled through our farm on the way to catch it.
And it looks like, from what you see, you would say those people wrecked the farmhouse. There are there's some muddy footprints leading into the house.
Would you say that they came from the direction of Tilly?
Yeah,
the farm,
from Tilly,
so
something like that.
And then up towards Altakirch?
Yeah, exactly. Like from the direction, maybe from the lighthouse or from Tilly.
From that area. Okay.
Okay. So I think after I've noticed that, I head back towards the house where everybody is.
Unless you've rounded up the sheep, you notice that there are 3 mother lambs, which will probably have mother sheep will probably have their lambs today. And you usually bring the mothers to be into the barn, to the hay, so they have the lambs there. And all of this, you've been quite some hours at work, like repairing fences, getting livestock together. All takes some time. It's like around around noon. I guess you all wanted to change your clothes. It dried off while you walked home, but it's still uncomfortable to have the wet clothes or the dirty clothes from the night on.
We still haven't eaten.
Yeah, I would definitely lead those 3 mother sheep towards the barn, first, and get them situated.
I'll probably change clothes once I'm done doing outside work.
Yeah. So, and basically, when you haven't eaten, if you want, you can have something to eat. I mean, it's your farm.
Yeah. I'd go in and probably, around lunch, everybody, I assume we probably all gather in to change and probably eat lunch, probably around the same time.
Yeah. It's like a little bit later than usual, but like something like half past 1. You sit around, and Swantje is as usually doing did the cooking and dishes out some bread and some stew. And I'm gonna go look for the sheep once more. None of you have seen any sign of Hilric? Where can he be?
I don't know.
Looks like you saw some footprints coming through the property. Probably the vandals that did this.
Do you
I hope
think
they didn't.
Oh my God! Do you think they took him?
No, no.
They were heading towards the northwest, wherever they were coming from. They went through our property northwest. I don't know. I mean, I haven't seen him here. I don't. So I don't know why anybody would take him, or he would wander off on his own that way.
Fairies fly. He can't have been taken.
I've got to do anything, or I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to take a look at the sheep. And she walks out.
I'll go out there with you.
I'll bolt out after her too.
Okay.
Actually, we should go. I should keep her as a brief question. Besides the people in Tommenseal give us like something hard time. Do the other towns like care anything about us at all, or even acknowledge us?
Well, there's basically on the island there are basically two towns, which are that's Tommenseal and Tilly, and they are both like one street with a couple of buildings
Right.
alongside, and the rest of the inhabitants of the island live on small farms like yours, which are scattered around the island.
Yeah.
What's the population of the island?
A couple of hundred people.
Just a couple of hundred people. Yeah, that makes sense.
I guess we go Tilly to see if they heard anything or saw anything, considering our farm is probably not that far away from. They could probably see it over the hill.
No, it's like 20 minutes to the next farm.
They wouldn't see.
Oh, okay.
Besides, nobody's going to help us.
Yeah.
So as you get out into the barn, you check on the sheep, and they're definitely getting ready to give birth. And basically, it's a little early, so you should really you will really need to help them. 3 mother sheep at once. You know that you need all hands in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd
Especially
go out
if one of
there.
them has difficulty in labor. Somebody's got to pull the baby out.
Yeah.
So you get the others into the barn.
Yeah, I head out there.
So everybody's going to the barn, yes?
Yeah.
I guess I might as well. I don't know what to do, but I might as well see if I can help.
And so you basically gather around, and when the first mother starts going to labor, she's like, "Oh my God, we need blankets to get them to keep them warm. I'm going to get them." And she runs out.
I'll help you find them. Just run after her.
We've done this.
No. You stay with the sheep.
All right.
I'm gonna go get him, and she runs out. You run after her, or
I will run after her. She's my mum.
I just want.
I also can't
at that
help,
moment,
so-
the first sheep is like,
She's probably good at that
and
sound.
it sounds like it's in pain.
Yeah, I mean, I'm down there, helping the sheep however I can with, can I roast like sheep farming to see what I can do to help, or?
Well, you are
Okay.
a sheep farmer,
I would just know. Yeah. Okay.
You've done this before.
I'm in there helping out.
But this sheep really screams. It's like
There might be a
doesn't
breach.
sound like.
I said it might be a breach. You might have to reach in there and pull the baby out.
Well, it sounds worse than usual. Do you Red Elf and Vipke, do you still run out, or?
I'm still running out, yes.
I stayed a moment, and it's like
Okay.
because like Whipka went after.
And,
It's like,
Yeah. So like everyone else is inside the barn, and I'm running after my mum.
Okay.
Excellent. Could I get everyone to take their headphones off for 2 sequends while I can chat to the keeper?
Do you want to? Oh, you
Yeah.
okay?
No. This
all of
is
you.
something important.
We'll do the thing. Yeah.
Give us the thumbs up.
Yeah. So I'll give you thumbs up.
you a thumbs up.
Excellent. So my workshop where I'm practicing my surgery, I want to see where my mum runs into. She's going to go run for towels, yes? And then I would like to disappear into my workshop and go check on my
You
experiments.
basically run around the house and climb up the at the back of the house. Okay.
Wunderbar.
So, Chaco, you helped the. You actually have to reach into the mother sheep, and you have to pull the lamb out. It's not unusual. That's basically that's what you do when she gives birth.
Right.
And it's covered with all this slime and placenta, and Vipke is still isn't back, so you just take straw and rub it off.
Yeah, I'll help.
I was fixing. I think I probably hate it. If I need to help the other mother sheep, I would hand it off to, I guess, Frauke or Red Elf, whoever's closest.
I never got used to it off.
You hand it to Frauke, and Frauke is rubbing the last of the placenta from the head, and then Frauke does a stability.
Okay. Yeah. That is that's a fail. Yeah, I got a 60, so I failed. Failed the sanity.
You fail, so you take 1 point of stability, and Frauke screams, and she throws the lamp to the ground, and all of you see that the lamp has no eyes. There are no eyes. The sockets are closed, and it doesn't have a normal snout. It has like a small trunk, and which is wiggling around. And you all can do a stability now.
I'm just like, Scheisse, what is that?
Stability.
What happens to
no
sheep?
goat? That's no sheep.
Nine.
That's no sheep.
I passed mine.
Pass it.
You say stability as like we're playing Colt now?
What is stability? Insanity?
Sanity, sorry.
It's Colt. That muscle memory or something.
I passed.
Pass is 0, fail is 1 point.
I'm going to grab a shovel and kill it.
I pass.
Okay, you take you grab a shovel.
Yeah, I'm gonna
and
cut its head off.
You slam down, cut its head off.
Yeah.
And as everyone's looking, do a spot hidden, everyone.
I'm terrible at this. Oh boy. But I got a hard success.
Just barely success.
Just barely.
Okay, those who succeeded, do you have a new shovel? This is like the blade of this shovel. The blade of the shovel is like shining. Now it's blood spattered, but it's like your equipment is like as usual. There's dirt on it and a little rust, and this looks like it's fresh and clean.
Did someone replace our shovel?
Where did you get that from?
It's just I cleaned all of the equipment last week.
I'm sorry. I appreciate that.
I'm going to take the body.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure we have like a burn pile where we burn
Like
stuff.
the trash?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just pick it up and take it out there. I mean, we're farmers.
And as you want to pick it up, at that moment the second mother sheep is giving signs that it's going into labor.
Oh no! Oh god!
Yep.
Why is he so casual? What is going on?
I get down there, forgetting about the shovel, and down there to help the next mother sheep.
What happened at our farm yesterday?
Okay, Gurga, you have this slimy two-part thing in your hands. Do you just bring it to the side, or
I take it outside to wherever the garbage pile is, and I just toss it on there, and I go back.
Okay, so when you come back inside, Chiaku is just pulling out the next baby, and it is really tiny, like more the size of a small cat.
Yeah, I'm taking a look at this one because the last one, came out.
You rub the slime and placenta off, and it has no hair, and you can see right through the skin. You like see the ribs, and you can see the lung and the heart, and it's not moving. It seems to be stillborn. It's another stability for everyone. Sanity. Why do you keep saying stability?
How much cold did you play recently?
Because in German it's Stabilität. Yeah.
I passed that one.
I failed again.
I got 89. I failed that.
I'm very concerned with our dear sheep.
So it's again 0 for passing,
I'll
1 for failing.
I just kind of hold it, and I just kind of shake my head and just kind of mutter, just under my breath, really, what is happening?
Why does that look like it's a fish? Why does it look like
these lambs are not giving birth to sheep. Like what is going on?
Like that looks like a thing I saw when I was in the service.
You want to? You're spending more time, or you're getting back into the barn, or? When you get back down, you hear some commotion from the barn.
Wonderful. I gather that they're experts. I'm gonna go look for my mum. Yeah, so I'm gonna go into the house and look for mum.
And as you get to the front door, Svante comes out. And she has like some blankets in her hand. Oh, bring them into the barn. I made a mess inside.
Not sure we're going to need them.
So you run back to the barn.
Run back to the
blankets.
The towels.
Right, I'm gonna try to have not Swaka get into the barn.
Huh?
I was gonna try to Swaka not get in the barn because I don't think he wants her to see this.
Well, as Vipke enters the barn door, you're basically within giving labor to the third lamb.
Yeah.
You again?
I'm in there for the third one.
Hopefully, it's something not
so
terrible.
you pull it out, and it is like the first lamb that looks quite normal, and as normal, just right after it coming out, it tries to stand up and it's a little bit wobbly, and you cautiously take one of the blankets from Vipke and you.
Yeah, I'm kind of smiling because
rub it off, and there's this
like smiling out of relief.
On its back, it really sticks, and you try to rub the placenta off, and then the what you thought was part of the placenta starts to flap, and they're like rudimentarily wings, and it starts to flap with these wings. And you can all do another sanity check.
I mean, this one's not as bad, honestly. If it just has wings, it's not that bad.
I'm going to hand the shovel to
Don't kill this one. This one's fine.
I pass again.
You lift the shovel, and even before you hit, if anyone fails, it's one sanity.
I better stop her from hitting it. Like this one, it has wings, so it's just don't kill it. It's fine.
It has a flap.
I take the shovel.
In that moment, it just breaks down and lies on the ground, breathing very hard.
Okay.
God,
all right.
Never mind.
One time is normal. 2 times is a really bad coincidence. 3 times is a portent and a sign.
Something is going on.
Something tainted our shape.
Somebody has cursed us.
And then that moment, the last mother sheep, or the third mother sheep, which you just delivered, it really screams. You never heard a sheep scream like that, and you see a bulge on its side.
Oh no!
So I was about to bring the shovel down on the third, lamb, the one with the flap, when the mother sheep screamed. So I think I kind of get caught off guard and step back and see this
and
bulge.
That moment, the side of that of the mother erupts. It's like blood sprays all over you, and something jumps out of the side. It looks more like an ape or something, and it jumps right towards Tiarco.
I better grab one of the farming tools and try to hit it.
Let's see. I think I'd try to dodge out, just out of reflex, just dodge out of the way. Something's jumping at me.
Then dodge.
No, that I fail.
Kill it.
Yeah, out of danger sense, grab something.
Yeah,
grab, a farming tool and hit it.
If it's, I guess I'm dodging out of the way, so I probably wouldn't swing the shovel at the same time, but I'm just kind of moving out of the way. But I failed.
There it is. 35. Oh, it actually hits you. It jumps towards you, and its teeth bite into your.
It already has teeth.
Left knee. It's like it looks like a small sheep, but with like a monkey's head, and you see these razor sharp teeth which go into your left knee, and you take 2 points of damage, and you stumble back, and you fall over into and crash into the ground and into a bucket that's standing there, and the bucket spills over, and you all hear like a clatter, and something spills out of it, and you got this thing on your knee.
Oh, it's still on there? Okay.
So who's doing what?
I'm trying to bash it with maybe not pitchfork, but some blunt thing to bash it or something.
Well, there's
a bunch of tools
there. So you grab a tool and try to smash it.
Yeah. This thing is just what the fuck is this?
If it goes for his leg and the fact that he saved I lost my leg, I'm just going to try to grab the thing and throw it away.
Okay, I was thinking. That's what I was.
If you do that, I'm gonna just after you throw it, I'm gonna hit it.
If you're going to hit him, you're going to hit.
You go for it. You go first.
Winged lamb. I want to pick up this winged lamb and just cradle it and start petting it. It's a sorry little thing. The one that's still alive.
The one with the flaps on.
With the flaps, yes.
Yeah. Okay. And Frauke?
I guess I will help. I guess I'll just help get the thing off of Jarko.
I'll just get the tool ready to bash it when she gets thrown off or something.
Okay, so Gurke and Frauke do a fighting brawl to try to.
I missed it by 1 point, but we can spend luck, correct?
Yeah, you can spend luck.
I'll spend the luck to pull the thing.
Ooh, and I got a 6, which is extreme. So
the two of you grab this wriggling thing, and you get it from Tiako's leg without it doing more damage when you rip it free, and you two have this.
Yeah, and I'm just holding my knee and just and it's just really biting down on the pain.
Does it have? It has some weight to it, right? Like a few pounds.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and dash it to the ground in front of Red Elf so that he can hit it with whatever he has.
Okay.
But I'm going to throw it down as hard as I can.
Okay, then I would say that is an automatic success for an attack. So just do damage.
What would it be like?
For fighting brawl.
Be unarmed, yeah.
Damage.
What
Do you have
did
damage bonus?
find?
You're unarmed damage, I assume.
So it's just D3 plus damage bonus.
1d3 plus, yeah.
I'm just grimacing in pain, just trying to bite back so I'm not yelling out, just grabbing my knee.
I got 7.
7, okay. So
Nice.
I rolled 3 and then
you slam it into the ground, and it wiggles a bit, and but it tries to get back up.
Redolph,
I'm gonna
hit
go.
it.
I'm gonna go for it then. So
Okay, so to attack.
yeah, with like fighting brawl's okay. If I just like I'm grabbing a stick and hitting with it,
So you
or I guess like
you have
I guess
like
like a not like a pitchfork, but like a
okay.
a hammer?
You have a pitchfork, and you just slam it into it.
like the base of the stick into it, like just to
Yeah.
bluntly crush it. Yeah. Because I don't want to actually stab someone else.
You don't actually need to roll the last 2 points of damage will kill it.
No, yeah, because I damage bonus, so yeah.
So you just
I always do too.
you do kill it.
Somebody has placed a hex on us.
What?
This is how does something have teeth out of the womb?
And
Oh!
look at this thing
is-
in your arms. There's like a last, and it goes limp.
Oh no. The teeth. Are they blunt?
They are sharp.
Also, what happened to the sheep? The
And
buffalo
you're
lamb that
bleeding from
exploded
your
out?
knee.
Yeah.
Charger, are you okay?
And
Does anybody know first aid?
How did that come out of the sheep? What is it? Some sort of parasite?
It has to have been. I mean, it was.
Did it
I
taint
don't know how
all
it
the?
got
Did
there.
it taint all the? Is it tainted all of the mother sheep?
Please help me up. Help me up.
All right.
As I start to try to lift myself up.
Here, darling. Yeah, I'll help you.
What is
and
Okay.
as you take a look around, you see those little metal discs lying all around you. Like when the
They're in the bucket.
bucket toppled over, like Charco is like in midst of a lot of small discs.
I pick one up and look at it.
Well, you buff it, that looks like a coin.
What?
There's like a face on the one side and a cross on the other side, and there's silver. This is tarnished silver.
Like what kind of cross?
Like a Christian cross.
Okay. Is the face anything that I recognizable, or is it just something?
It's just a face. But this looks old. They're not really all that regularly formed. They're not perfect rounds.
So,
Redolph, do you have buried treasure?
keeper, is there a term for? Is there just a German word for family? Just to say,
Hmm?
is there a German word for just family? Just to generically say like my family.
A German?
German word. Is there a German word for just saying my family?
Also-
Because I want to just
Familie.
Jamil. I think we're rich. What?
What is
What?
that?
It's like, go look at this. There's like a hand him a coin.
Silver.
How did we have this? There's a bucket of this stuff.
What are those?
I don't.
Silver
No.
doubloons or pirate treasure?
And as
Oh,
you
look like
treasure.
and all of you do a listen roll, please.
Okay.
Yeah, I would reach down and grab a coin as everybody's
Ooh.
talking.
I had an extreme success.
Yeah, I got a 4. Yeah, wow.
I also got a 4.
We got a 14, so that's
I got a hard success.
I got a 34, so that's a normal success.
Okay, so you hear something from outside. There's a clatter and you hear footsteps running.
Mama!
Und you hear say, oh my god! That wasn't the voice of Svantje.
gonna start running out to go look. 'Cause it's like, what?
That's still where Mum is. I'm gone.
Where's running? I'm running after is like something possibly dangerous.
I'm like Whipkit, wait!
Yeah, wait.
So who's running?
I am.
Would I be able to run, or am I still is it bad enough
you
that
just
We'll just leave the cripples in the barn.
You can limp.
I'd probably take one step just out of instinct, and then it really hurt, and then kind of draw up and stay with Guga.
let's put this.
Okay, so
into, to this
run
bucket.
out. You three run outside, and you see a young man who's he has like a bluish gray trousers and jacket on and a cap on his head, and he's just trying to get on onto his bike, and he has like a bag around the shoulder.
I'm gonna try to tackle him.
Like a
Does he see
mailman,
us?
like a mail boy, like a mailman.
Yeah, like a mail boy.
Yeah,
Is
it's
it a
like,
mail boy that comes by all the time?
or something else.
Is he facing us?
No,
Or
you see the back,
facing away
but
from
you
us?
see
Okay.
you see blonde hair and the mailman of the island. What's it called? The old Heinrich Lehrman. He is gray haired, and this is a blonde haired boy.
Hmm.
So you tackle him.
You're just like, oh, what the hell are you doing here? There's like holding him, like grabbing him.
He's like trying to jump on his bike, and he's and to start off, and he slips on the pedal, and so you can get to him and grab him.
I'm just gonna grab the bike. I'm just gonna grab him by the
I
bike.
didn't see anything. I didn't see anything. Please.
What are you doing here?
I deliver the mail.
Are you the new one?
I'm the substitute. The old Learman is sick, and I'm. Listen, I'm a substitute. The post office sent me from the mainland, and I just brought you your mails. I didn't see anything. Sorry.
Okay.
Please.
Our mail's in the box, right? Over there is a point towards.
What was this island?
I don't know what's going on either. But
The other two are coming out of the barn as well, or
Yep. He's tackled the. Oh, sorry, these two. Sorry.
you three
We're-
are there already?
Yeah, we're already there.
We're putting the silver back in the bucket.
Okay.
I've tried to move on that knee and can't, so I'm just helping, gather up all the silver.
I just brought you your mail, and that's all.
okay.
Okay.
Just
Can I go?
So I want to look at the mail that he's delivered.
yeah, is there any
I gave
packages
it-
or anything? Yeah.
I gave it to the nice lady.
Mama. And I'll run inside.
And
Try and find Mum.
then I heard the commotion at the barn, and I looked. I'm sorry, but I. Oh my God! What was this thing?
We don't have answers for you.
And
We're trying to figure it out.
God, and the stories I heard this morning.
What did you hear?
Someone killed the lighthouse keeper.
What?
They said nobody wants to talk about it, but I heard rumors that it was a pack of wolves.
What?
He was torn to bits.
Wolves on this island?
I don't know. Please, can I go?
Yeah, go. Also, did you see where the lady went? Did she go back inside the house?
Yeah, she went into
Okay.
the house.
Okay. Hopefully, you don't see anything else for today.
Yes. And if you don't hinder him, he gets back on his bike.
Yeah, we just let him go.
Okay.
We
needs like
frightened the boy enough.
he needs like 3 or 4 tries to really get his bike going. He fumbles the pedals,
He's probably really nervous.
and then he
This day is just getting weirder.
was a lot of silver.
Okay.
Yeah, how
Maybe.
much silver did we come up with?
It's a bucket full.
Well, you didn't have really time to count it all, but it's
No,
a
but-
bucket full.
Yeah. Okay.
A few hundred pieces of
Yeah,
silver.
sure.
Okay.
We'll count it later. Where did it come from?
I don't know. I can't imagine somebody would cross through our property and leave silver on their way through, unless it's some sort of curse or hex.
It was hidden underneath the hay. Maybe Hilric.
Maybe
Grandma. Or maybe Mom.
Hilric has talked about leaving for America. Maybe he was saving this here
This isn't saving. This is buried like Vibke said, buried treasure.
It's
I
odd.
mean,
Okay, what I
Oh yeah.
Randolph's
Randolph's gonna grab like a wrapped thing out of his coat and give it to Vipka. It's like
Mhm.
it's a I wanted to give this to you a bit earlier, but
Me?
yeah,
Presents.
it's like a first aid. It's a like toy first aid kit, but there's actual bandages and there's actual bandages in it. So it's like,
Yeah.
maybe you can go help.
You listen,
Tajo.
you know I want to be a doctor. I'm
Maybe-
coming, Jocko.
Maybe help Jocko with his leg. Wrap his leg
Oh,
up. with it.
Jocko.
So you go to Chaco?
Uncle Jocko. Look. I fix your leg.
Yeah, at least it's actual bandages, so at least he can wrap up the bleeding.
Yeah, I kind of sit down on, if there's like baled hay or anything near
Yeah,
straw.
sure.
Yeah, I'll sit down, just stick my leg out and brace for the pain of a 8-year-old who's going to bandage my knee and kind of help do it as well, like help her out.
Okay, do we do first aid or medicine?
Okay.
Huh, really?
This looks like I have to cut the leg off.
I rolled a 97.
Oh,
Well, so
Oh,
it's the.
is
So
it
what's the fumble range?
yeah, I'd say is your skill is your first aid 50 or lower?
My first aid is base.
yeah.
She's
Oh,
So that's a fumble.
okay.
Or is
So
it
you-
is it 98 to 100 or 95? Is it?
I thought it was like 98 or above.
how
Or
old
99.
is she?
What?
8.
She doesn't even have base.
She doesn't do anything. I think she just kind of. she just kind of
She-
tries and doesn't do
She
anything.
pulled out the little saw that's in there.
I think all your little fingers found their way into all
I
your
want to
teeth,
be a
right?
doctor.
It probably just hurts, but it probably doesn't damage you.
Yeah,
I was trying to help at the same time. I don't know if I can roll to mitigate the loss.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. I mean, I only have base, but I guess I'm a
Does
grown
anyone who
man.
actually have medical skill?
I actually succeed with a 29. I'm for 29 on 30. Wow.
We'll say that that counters her fumble. So
She's about to just drive a finger in.
I
And
have-
you it hurts a little bit, but you get your leg bandaged, but you don't regain any.
Oh wait,
fair enough.
I just
Fair
checked.
enough.
I have like a little first aid skill actually.
Yeah, but okay.
Yeah.
So anyone wanted to go anywhere else, or are you all in barn?
I'm
Ask or go ahead.
I
Sir.
help. I'm going to tell Mum. Okay.
Well, you're busy there. Red Elf and
busy.
Frauka.
Let's go see.
Did you go into the barn, or did you go?
First, I wanted to.
See what we got in the mail.
Yeah, first I wanted to ask. From what I know about the will, silver wasn't silver wasn't. From what I know about the will, the silver wasn't mentioned, right?
From what you know about the will, is basically you haven't found a will or anything.
Yeah, there's no inheritance reading, right?
it's just ours.
Yeah, I guess we just own the farm.
You're all unsure how this is going to how this actually is going to work out. Basically, you figure you now own the farm, but who knows?
I'm
All
going to
that-
take the bucket of silver in the house.
Oh yeah.
So, what? Did you go into the barn? The two of you?
I
Or
guess I'll
still
go. Yeah, I guess I'll go back to see if Jarko's okay. And
Okay.
Bloody mess. It's the barn.
yeah,
And Red Elf, you went into the barn, or what?
I went to go check on Swanja with the mail.
Okay, so you went into the house. So
Yes.
while all this near amputation of Jarko's leg is
She's a
playing out,
child. She never could do that much. But
you go into the house and do you call out for Swanja?
yeah,
or
Swanja. You okay?
There's
Something come in the mail?
no answer.
Concern. Do we have a basement?
Nope.
Okay.
Well, there's like under the pantry of the kitchen. There's like a little depression where cool
root
goods
cellar.
are stored. A root cellar, exactly.
Yeah. No windows.
We call out and you
I-
get no answer.
Yeah, I called and I guess I check the cellar, like open it, close it, look around, like
Oh.
where is she?
No, she's not in the kitchen. Yeah,
I guess
Back
look
out.
upstairs.
no.
I'm gonna leave the house and go find the others.
And when you, as you, I think Guga said she wanted to bring the silver into the house, right?
I'm bringing
So-
it into the kitchen so we
The
can
re-
count it.
So basically, when
As I
you-
leave out, I see him on like going up the stairs or something.
You're going. You are just in the doorway, and you see the others. I guess you're all coming together.
Yeah.
And you-
Ruka, man, Swanja's missing. I don't know where she went.
It's a big farm. We'll find it.
And as you get in, you see. You all notice the door to Imke's room is open. There's like it's not like a jar.
What?
And when you cleaned up, you are pretty sure that you closed the doors.
Open door.
Okay, what you see there is the room of your mother. There's a bed to the back of the room, and a desk and a cupboard next to it. And half on the bed, you see Swanja. She's lying face down on the bed, and there's blood all around her. And you can do another stability.
Oh yeah, everyone's rolling
Sanity.
for everyone's
Mama.
for this. That's an ought 4. I'm surprisingly taking it well, but I feel like I should still take some sand damage for this because it's Swanja.
So it was a success.
Yeah, but I still think I'm gonna take
You-
some because
yeah, you take
she meant a
2
lot.
points. You take 2 points of
Yeah.
sanity,
So,
and you just give a shriek, so
yeah,
everyone else notice there's something wrong.
Rudolph's gonna like walk out and make sure that like Wibka can't see this. She can't see this. Like this will hurt her too much. He's like, he can't. He's like,
So
after
you
he
do-
yells, he's gonna like close the door and is like Wibka, let's go outside. You don't need to see it. It's fine. It's just
Outside?
gross. Yes,
Are we
go
playing
outside.
more marbles?
Let's play more marbles. It's like he gestures out like go look. He's like,
Okay, you lead Vipka outside. What
Yeah.
do the others do? Or is Vipka you let him lead you
I play
outside?
marbles with my best friend. Yes.
Okay.
Well, I'm
the other
downstairs, so
three-
I'm like, what now?
Yeah. I mean, I would go look in the room.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the three of you open the door and you see the same scene,
Okay.
and you can all do a sanity roll as well.
You said how much was it on a pass?
I'm a farmer.
It's a pass.
All of you passed,
I did.
so it's for you. It's 0.
Okay.
What happened to her? We just saw her.
Yeah, I think I'd go in and I'd try to see what happened to her.
I want to break there because that's
Okay.
that's a pretty wild spot to break.
Actually, yeah, we can break there.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
a seemingly dramatic moment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then we'll pick up from that
Awesome.
moment next week.
Wonderful. This has been a very interesting story of this family's worst day ever.
Yeah, worst day ever.
Yeah.
Our
It's like
players
the Chris Balls
included
was R-rated.
our players included Riley Kruger, John Dos Passos, Max Dull, Kent Blue, and myself with Pascal Breitenfeld as the keeper of the secrets. We have a Discord server where you can chat with our other members. You can set up private games. You can learn the finer arts of gameplay and game mastering. We provide audio-only versions of our shows free for you to download from Podbean or iTunes. If you'd like to help support our show, please visit our Patreon account. Just $1 to a month helps us a lot. Like, share, and subscribe to our channel and touch the bell icon for updates on our latest shows. And leave us some comments. We enjoy reading them and answering any questions you might have. This is Tom Rayleigh, together with all the members of our gaming club, inviting you to journey with us once again into the darkness for another adventure in the universe of H.P. Lovecraft and the Call of Cthulhu role-playing game. Until next time, good luck and good game.